Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are going to demystify two of the most fundamental forces in options trading, delta and gamma. If you've ever watched your profits suddenly take off like a rocket or just hit a brick wall and wondered, what just happened? Well, you're about to get your answer. See, this is the big question we're tackling today. That sudden, kind of weird shift in your P&L. It's not random. Nope, it's actually governed by some really predictable forces. And once you get how they work, it can totally change the way you look at your trades. Honestly, the easiest way to get your head around this stuff is to think about physics. Just imagine delta is your option's speed, and gamma is its acceleration. Simple as that. One tells you how fast you're going right this second, the other tells you how quickly that speed is about to change. So let's start with our speedometer, shall we? Let's get a really clear reading on what delta is all about. At its heart, delta is really just about price sensitivity. It answers a super simple question. If my stock or index moves up by 1 point, how much is my options premium going to change? That's it. It's the most direct way to see how much directional risk you're taking on. And delta plays by some pretty simple rules. For call options, it's a positive number between 0 and 1. For put options, it's negative between 0 and -1. But, and this is the part a lot of people miss, delta is also a sneaky little probability calculator. An option with a delta of, say, 0.45 has about a 45% chance of expiring in the money. Pretty cool, right? And here's how you can actually use that information. A really low delta, like 0.1, that's a long shot. It's basically a lottery ticket. A delta of 0.5 means the option is at the money. The strike is right where the market is, so it's a true 50-50 bet. And a high delta, like 0.8, well, that signals a really strong directional trade that's already deep in a profitable spot. Okay, so we've got our speed figured out. Now let's talk about the gas pedal. Welcome to gamma. This is the thing that creates that feeling of momentum, that G-force in your trade. So what is gamma exactly? Well, it's the delta of delta. It tells you how fast your delta is going to change. If delta is speed, then gamma is acceleration. It's the reason your options P&L doesn't move in a nice straight line. It moves on a curve. I love this quote because it just nails it. Gamma is the gas pedal. When you're right on a trade, it slams that pedal down and accelerates your profits. But, and this is so important, when you're wrong, it accelerates your losses just as fast. It's a massive risk amplifier. Now, this is probably the most crucial thing to remember about gamma. You have to know where it's strongest. And as you can see here, gamma is at its absolute peak when an option is right at the money. Options that are way out of the money or deep in the money, they have very low gamma. The real action, the real G-force, all happens right around the strike price. All right, that's enough theory for now. Let's put these two forces together in a real-world scenario with the Nifty and see exactly how they dance with each other. Okay, here's the setup. Picture this. Nifty's at 24,000, and you decide to buy a call option with a 24,100 strike. Your starting speed, your delta, is 0.45, and your potential acceleration, your gamma, is 0.02. Now, watch what happens. Nifty moves up 100 points. Your profit is 45 rupees. Easy enough, right? But now gamma kicks in. It adds 0.02 to your delta, pushing it up to 0.47. So when Nifty moves that next 100 points, your profit from that move is now 47 rupees. You're actually making more money on the exact same price move. And there it is. That second chunk of profit was over 4% larger than the first, even though the market moved the exact same amount. That extra kick, that acceleration, that is pure gamma at work. It's a game changer. But like we said, this power is a total double-edged sword. It's not just a profit machine. It can be a massive source of risk. So the real question is, how do you manage it? So when do you actually want this force on your side? Well, high gamma is your best friend when you expect a big fast move. We're talking breakouts, sharp intraday trends, or that crazy expiry day volatility. But you want to stay away from high gamma when the market is just chopping around sideways. And you especially want to avoid it if you're selling naked options because that acceleration is working directly against you. This really clarifies the two sides of the gamma coin. For an option buyer, it's a huge advantage. Your winning trades just get better and better. But for a seller, it's a constant danger. If the market moves against you, your losses can spiral out of control incredibly fast. And look, understanding this helps us avoid some classic trading mistakes, like buying those super cheap, way out of the money options that have almost no gamma and just never seem to move. Or worse, completely ignoring how gamma can turn a small loss into a disaster in just a few minutes. And finally, not having a plan for expiry day when gamma is at its most explosive. So if you only take one thing away from this, let it be this. Delta tells you your direction and your current speed. Gamma tells you how fast that speed is changing. You gotta check both, always. So now you have a real grip on your option's speed and its acceleration. But there's another invisible force working against almost every trade you make, the constant, relentless ticking of the clock. What happens to your option's value as time just slips away? Well, in our next explainer, we're going to dive into the critical impact of time decay, better known as theta. See you then.